financing for 72 months. New Wrangler 4x4s, 34.9.
Shop anytime at DG.com.
Zero down delivers. Not on these, you own it. Zero down. Four-door Rams, now 34.7. Thompson, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat makes buying easy.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 6, a budget battle in Augusta. Why layoffs for city workers could be in the cards. As Your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel at 6.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Means. We do thank you for joining us. Jenny is off tonight. Coverage you can count on begins with putting the brakes on next year's budget in Augusta. The administrator shocking city leaders with her recommendations to eliminate more than a $20 million shortfall. George Escala has reaction.
The city administrator kicking off the budget season by saying the house is on fire and city leaders could feel the burn.
I wouldn't say we're burning up, but we're certainly seeing signs of smoke. And that the alarm bells have sounded, and now it's time for us to just roll up our sleeves and go to work.
The administrator has started the work proposing a budget that eliminates a $21 million shortfall by implementing across-the-board spending cuts and a 31% property tax increase. This would come on the heels of new streetlight and garbage fees hitting taxpayers this year. Getting socked 2 years in a row, would that be fair?
No, it would not be. They need to hold off a couple of years at least. I mean, give us a break. Give us a chance.
The tax increase would bring in $16 million and is a major part of eliminating the shortfall. But there is pushback.
I don't want to raise those taxes. You know, we've had a street light increase, we've had a garbage increase, and the last thing I want to do is for the constituents to feel the crunch. I'm not going to support any tax increase.
So that could result in deeper spending cuts and could cost jobs. If you do cuts, you lay off people.
You're laying off people.
You want to do that?
You're affecting folks' livelihood. George, I don't want to do that either. I don't want to say lay off, but I believe we do need to create a more efficient government.
Under state law, the commission must approve a balanced budget. The proposed one is balanced, but doesn't look to stay that way. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
It is time now for our first check of the weather. Our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci, standing by with that.
Yeah, such a nice day today again, Brad. We're looking at blue skies here on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam in Augusta. As for our almanac today, you can see we started out our Wednesday morning at 53 degrees, and then we had a high of 82. Overall, right around average for this time of the year. Our current temperatures are in the upper 70s to low 80s still. 80 in Thompson, Evans, and McCormick. 82 in Millen. Aiken, you're at 78. Augusta, right at the 80-degree mark, and 79 in Edgefield. Dew points are low in the 50s today. We do have this dry air coming in thanks to a north wind with high pressure back in control. 6-mile-per-hour winds in Aiken, 5 in Augusta. Wind gusts are light. And you can see there's really nothing going on here across the southeast. It's just a very quiet day. Now for the Western Carolina State Fair this evening, skies will stay clear. Temperatures going from the upper 70s to the mid-60s by 10 p.m. with that light northeast wind. So plenty of sunshine to look forward to still over the next few days, but you'll need to bundle up when you're headed out the door, especially on Friday and Saturday mornings as temperatures are taking quite a dip. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up, and back to you, Brad.
All right, Jenna, thanks. The latest on the murder of an Augusta man in the parking lot near Helms College. The latest on the murder of an Augusta man in the parking lot near Helms College Monday night. The victim, a student at Helms. Investigators still trying to find out who did it. The person on your screen is the one they think stabbed 30-year-old Martin Gordon. Investigators say he was last seen on foot going toward Washington Road. If you know who that person is, don't go near them. They probably have a weapon. Just call the law and let them handle it. Graham Lee is live now outside of Helms College. And Graham, we are learning more about the victim, and we're hearing from people who work nearby.
Well, that's right, Brad. A GoFundMe page that has been set up for Gordon confirms that he was a single father of 2 young children, and he just started studying here at Helms College just a few months ago, back in April, and he was studying here to be an HVAC technician, but he lost his life just 2 short days ago as a result of events that happened just in the parking lot here outside of Helms College. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office says this all happened close to midnight on Monday night. Investigators say they originally thought the incident was traffic related, but after further investigation, they discovered Gordon died from a stab wound. We did talk to business owners in the area to get their thoughts on all of this. They say they are shocked, but more importantly, they say there is more of a need for more law enforcement in this part of Augusta.
And from 10 to 5, we have one person here. Granted, we have cameras, we have what it takes to protect us, but still, it would be nice to have a patrol look around and see that we are safe. I still feel pretty safe, yes, but a little help would make me feel a little bit safer.
So a spokesperson for Helms College has sent us a statement, and in that statement, they say they are heartbroken and shocked by this tragedy, and the college is sending their condolences and their sympathies to the family at this time. The Sheriff's Office is continuing to investigate, so if you have any information on this case, the Sheriff's Office is encouraging you to contact the Violent Crimes Division at 706-821-1455. That GoFundMe page has been set up. We have a link to that on our website, WJBF.com, and a funeral service is set for Gordon on October 31st. Live at Augusta, Graham Lee, WJBF News Channel 6.
All right, Graham, thanks. Major growth taking place in North Augusta, where several large neighborhoods are now under construction. Activity that's bringing in new businesses. Hobby Lobby, in fact, recently opened in Edgewood Square. Several new merchants, including Ulta, Five Below, and Burlington, are expected to open there soon. Also coming in the near future in North Augusta, a new emergency room from Aiken Regional in the North Hill Shopping Center on Martintown Road. We talked to Arthur Northrup. He and his wife moved to Trenton to try to escape the rapid growth, which he says is inevitable.
We've tried to be outside of North Augusta for a while, and it's encroaching even out in the Trenton area. So it's just growth is going to come.
No word yet on when construction for the ER or those new businesses in Edgewood Square is set to begin, but we will keep you updated as more information comes in. Edgefield County giving parents a new way to report bus concerns, or maybe just give drivers a shout out. They can now submit feedback right from their phones. It's the district's new online system, and it promises faster responses and stronger accountability after a driver got arrested recently. Families can send comments, and they should hear back within 1 to 2 days.
Well, and it was either you could submit by email, by phone, or you could go by the transportation office itself, which a lot of people did. But now you can do it from anywhere.
You can find the new reporting link on the Edgefield County School District website. Friends of North Augusta Animals inviting the community to get involved in their mission. The group helps connect homeless pets with homes and supports adoption efforts across the community, and they need volunteers.
So specifically, we're trying to get a more humane and better environment for the animals here. More recently, we're pushing to advocate for the city to invest in a new shelter. But then what we also do is raise money for vet care assistance for animals in the community.
If you want to get involved, help out our furry friends. They're going to meet again tomorrow at Cavaliers Coffee House from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m.
Still ahead.
The government shutdown rolls on when Senate leaders say a resolution could be reached. Next. Our chief meteorologist, Jennifer Tracci, back with us now. Another beautiful day out there.
Yeah, the great weather will continue the rest of this week. It's going to be a sunny end to the week with slightly cooler temperatures. A few showers possible on Sunday, and we're watching the tropics. I'll have your full day for 6 forecast when we return.
What's one word to describe life after a car accident? Chaotic. It's a never-ending list of to-dos unless you call the right lawyer, and then who?
It only takes one call to take away the stress and chaos. Call me, Chris Hudson, from here for you.
Congratulations. You were pretty.
Great, thank you. So where were you guys?
You don't want to know.
Get 0% financing for
The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. It's a lovely Wednesday evening, starting out with a look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam as the sun is getting ready to set here across the CSRA. Sunset will be at 6:54 this evening, 80 degrees out there with a northwest breeze of 5 miles per hour and humidity down to only 47%. All of us around the 80-degree mark with clear skies. Really not much going on here in the southeast as high pressure is building back in. Now the next big thing will be the drop in temperatures though. So we'll have this high pressure in control. A cold front came through. It was just a dry front and with strong radiational cooling, meaning we're going to have clear skies and calm winds. Temperatures are able to drop off significantly down to the 40s for the first time since early May. Now for tomorrow, we're still going to be around average though. So starting out your Thursday at 54 degrees, then climbing into the upper 70s. So we should stay just shy of the 80-degree mark tomorrow. Still overall pretty comfortable if you're headed over to Evans Town Center Park tomorrow for the Trick or Treat event. Mid-60s, so just a little bit cool by 8 p.m. Definitely chilly though for Game Night Live. This is going to be in Aiken Friday at 7:30. Now by the time that the game is wrapping up, say around 10 o'clock, temperatures will be falling into the upper 50s. And you'll need a jacket if you're headed to the Miracle Mile Walk in Augusta. This is going to be Saturday from 8 to 11 a.m. 50 degrees in the morning, but then quickly warming to 70 by 11. So here's a look at those lows over the next 7 days to come. We're going back and forth from the upper 40s to the mid 50s. And dew points are also going to be dropping briefly into the 40s on Friday with all that dry air coming in behind the front. But a second cold front is going to increase our moisture with a south wind coming in on Saturday and Sunday. And you can see that will lead to a slight chance of rain on Sunday. Definitely not looking very promising, but we'll take any rain we can get. We've only picked up less than a half an inch so far for the month of October. So high pressure is moving out to sea on Saturday, and then you can see on Sunday it's going to be mostly cloudy with this cold front headed in our direction. Really not looking like much widespread rain or anything heavy, and this will move out quickly with clear skies returning on Monday. Now let's talk about the tropics. We've had 12 named storms so far. We just had Lorenzo earlier today, but now it has dissipated. Next named storm will be Melissa, and we are actually paying close attention to the Caribbean Sea. Even though we are about just a month away until the end of hurricane season, things can still develop, especially in the Caribbean. It is common this time of the year. There's a 40 to 60% chance of that as we go into the end of the month. So we'll keep an eye on it, but nothing for us to worry about at this time. Low temperatures tonight will be in the mid-50s, right around our average, and highs tomorrow are going to be in the upper 70s. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast. Plenty of sunshine over the next several days to come. Just mostly cloudy with that rain chance on Sunday. High temperatures staying about the same next week in the upper 70s to low 80s. Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Ashley Reynolds from Lincolnton, Georgia. Ashley, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com.
All right, Jenna, thanks, Ashley. Way to go. Coming up, meet this week's scholar athlete out of Burke County High School, who's also a star on the football field in sports.
At Lionel Smith Limited, men's clothing.
The Scholar Athlete Awards are brought to you by Jefferson Energy Cooperative, Rebath of Augusta, McDonald's, and WJBF News Channel 6. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Well, it is Wednesday, which means it is time for us to unveil our Scholar Athlete of the Week. Let's take you to Burke County for this week's student athlete. He is Sean Vandiver, the starting quarterback for the 2024 Class 2A state runner-up, the Burke County Bears. The senior signal caller is the first three-year starter at quarterback that Coach Franklin Stevens has ever had. And he was named first team All-Region in 2024, second team in 2023. He's got a grand total of 71 touchdowns during his career so far. And additionally, he's a region champion in the 110 hurdles and sectionals champ and top 5 state placer in the 300 hurdles. Now, Vandiver's also dually enrolled and has been an honor roll student throughout his career.
And Sean is indicative of what we want within the student athlete in the Burke County football program and pretty much at Burke County desire and work ethic, when you start putting all those things together with some of the intangibles, you get a person such as him.
You know, he's a tremendous football player, but he's also a great hurdler. I think people will be surprised at how well he hurdles and how he works. His speed is pretty good. He's a workhorse.
I'm looking forward to him graduating at all. I take him every year, and I've told a lot of people that. But I'm just excited to see the kind of man he's going to turn into. Kind of what Coach Stevens already said and Coach Duke said. You know, just the role model he sets for those that's coming after him.
He went several years, and we all knew he was great, but I don't think other people saw that in him. So to see like just the acknowledgement he's gotten the last year or two, it's made my mama heart proud just to see him get some spotlight.
Right now, I'm trying to, go out with a bang to end my senior season, the right way, and then go off to college next fall as a seed.
Now, Sean isn't sure yet where he will go to college. He just wants to major in sports medicine. Congrats again to Sean. Now, we also have a new Football Friday night poll this week. This week's nominees include Brashawn Lee from Strom Thurmond, quarterback DeMarco Ward out of Scrumming County, Marco Danford from Swainsboro, Sam Hickman out of Edmundburg Academy, and Jalen Stone out of Westside. Now, the poll closes at 11 p.m. Friday, and we will announce the winner on Football Friday night. Well, the JHSA softball first round of playoffs continue today with the Harlem Bulldogs hosting the Islands Sharks. The Bulldogs 20-8 overall heading into the postseason. We go to the bottom of the second now. Harlem leads it 2-0. 2 runners on. Samantha Burns, she lays down the bunt. The Sharks unable to cleanly field it, so it is bases loaded now for the pitcher. Malia Winfrey drills a 2-run RBI double into left field. Now it is 4-0 Harlem, and Ava Hendren, she adds with an RBI. Third baseman unable to field that sharp ground ball there. Harlem up 8-0 by the third inning. They go on to win their first game of the doubleheader, 15-0.
Wow.
Yeah, what a score, right, Brad?
All right, go Harlem. Thanks, Gianna.
Yep.
We'll be right back. Yeah, it was a...
O is for October at Milton Rubin Chrysler.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
Really great weather over the next several days to come. We're going to just have a brief interruption with that sunshine on Sunday, becoming mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. Temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s, nice and comfortable in the afternoons, but chilly in the mornings, going from 54 tonight to 48 the following night, and then even some upper 40s into next week as well.
All right, Jenna, thanks. A single Oklahoma State football fan may have created a brand new tradition for their games. You see it right there. This was during Saturday's loss to Houston, where Trent Eaton says his sister offered him $10 if he'd go over to an empty section of the stadium, take off his shirt, and start waving it around. Well, he did. And then, as you see, after a bit, other fans joined him until the whole section was filled. Trent says it was likely just a one-time thing for him, but Oklahoma State's football coach loved it, loved that school spirit.
Wow, I love how it just kept growing.
Yeah,
right.
Just exponentially. So,
wow, look at them go.
Wonder if that'll continue as it gets colder.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep
Yeah,
watching.
I hope not. That's not safe. I can't condone that. Gotta wear a jacket, and it's going to keep getting chillier.
It is. That is our report for now. We appreciate you watching. We're back at 7 after World News tonight, and then again for News Channel 6 at 11. Have a great night.
Tonight, the breaking news, the